speaking today and it's already a fail. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to beautiful Thursday in Las Vegas. Today, I think, is the 23rd. It's actually lunchtime, but it is still technically morning because it's 11:30. But because it's lunchtime, I thought I would give you guys a little bit of a fitness update because I'm gonna make some healthy food for lunch. So for those of you who are new and or you're just like, what fitness update? Like, what do you have to update us on? For the past probably about 2 months or so, 2.5 months, I have been on a total health kick. Ever since I was in Washington, I've been on a health kick. I've been going to the gym. I have been eating relatively healthfully, not completely, but I think now, especially that I'm living kind of like on my own in Las Vegas, it's a lot easier to eat healthy because I don't have to buy food for other people. It's literally just me. Dang, I really missed the sound of fighter jets too. That's so cool. Anyway, what was I saying? I am feeling really, really good. And I woke up this morning and I felt lean and I felt slender. For right now, my biggest goals are primarily fat loss. Number one is kind of like my biggest goal. I don't really care so much about like what the scale says, but I would like to just kind of drop my body fat percentage down a little bit more. So to do that, I have been eating at a caloric deficit for kind of a while. Not a huge deficit, but enough to like initiate fat loss a little bit. And I have also been consistently going to the gym. I'm so proud of myself for going to the gym. As I was saying, I guess my primary goal right now is fat loss more than it is like body recomposition because I have a decent amount, like my body fat percentage is decently high. I don't know how it comes across on camera always, and I'm not gonna put a number on what my body fat percentage is, but it is higher than I think I would like it to be. So I'm just kind of focusing right now on lowering it a little bit, which is kind of difficult because I really like to eat food. I wanted to show you guys what I'm going to make for lunch today. I think I'm gonna make a green smoothie and also some avocado toast with some eggs possibly, so I guess it's kind of more like brunch. I don't know. Is it the time that constitutes what brunch is, or is it the food groups, or is it both? What makes brunch brunch? That is the question. Food for Life 7 sprouted grains. This is a flour-free bread and I really, really like it. Avocado. Looks like I used about 1/4 of an avocado last time, so I think I'm just gonna do that again. I'm totally gonna cut up some more cilantro because that was really good on it. I really like cilantro. I know a lot of people don't like cilantro. I hear for some people it tastes like soap and it doesn't taste like soap to me. Like, I really like it. Fage 2% Greek yogurt, some eggs. I got this very green juice smoothie. I haven't actually tried it from Trader Joe's, and I think I'm going to like throw this in with some spinach in the blender and make a smoothie out of it. Spinach. This is what one slice of the bread looks like. We're just going to toast it. It has been so helpful to have a kitchen scale. Like, seriously, so helpful. You get so much more exact results, which is so convenient. So we're going to measure out in grams how much avocado I am about to devour. So that ends up being about 28 grams of avocado. So I'm actually going to write that down so I can put it into MyFitnessPal later, just so I can more accurately. The toast popped. Always freaks me out when the toast pops. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of a spoonful of this Greek yogurt and plop it in there. Just a little bit, because I did this yesterday and I put too much in and it kind of had a weird texture. Okay, so roughly 18 grams of 2% Fage Greek yogurt. Look at how green that is. It looks so good. And that consists of 36 grams of spinach and 253 grams of this green smoothie juice. And I'm gonna put some chia seeds on top because chia seeds are so good for you too. All right, and here is my little lunch for the day. So I have my toast, some avocado, egg, cilantro, and I put a little bit of salt and pepper on the avocado bit so it all is gonna mix together and be really good. And I have my green smoothie with chia seeds on top. And I know that this is not gonna seem like a lot of food. I've mentioned it in the past before, I just don't like to eat a lot of food earlier in the day. Like, for some reason, I can't stomach it. It makes me feel really gross. Basically what I end up doing is I eat probably no breakfast. I either have coffee for breakfast or pre-workout for breakfast just to like wake up in the morning between 12 and 2 o'clock in the afternoon is when I have my lunch, and my lunch is usually about this big. It's not very big, but then I eat a ton at night. Like I eat pretty much like all of my calories for the day and everything I eat for dinner. And I love it. I love to pig out for dinner. Dinner is my meal. So I am going to enjoy this delicious lunch. Oh, and cilantro on top. Did I say that? Yeah, there's cilantro there too. I devoured my lunch and it was so good. Also, pro tip, when you're making smoothies, rinse this stuff out ASAP. Otherwise you get like green crap all stuck to the sides of your blenders and cups and stuff, and then you're out of luck. Today we're doing something super exciting because we officially have an Ikea in Las Vegas. That means I can get cheap Scandinavian furniture to throw into my house, and also Swedish meatballs. There's a couple of things that we're gonna get at Ikea. Not necessarily all in one trip. It's probably gonna be a couple trips. We need like storage stuff because a lot of the stuff in our house just doesn't have a proper home. There's nowhere for it to really live. And I feel like this has been a reoccurring theme ever since we've been in Las Vegas. Like we get all this stuff, but it doesn't really have a spot to live. And so what happens is it all ends up taking over the bar area in our kitchen, which is fine, but it makes our house look really dirty and cluttered, and I don't like it. This gets taken over with usually recyclables. So we'll have like boxes and stuff that just end up over here. Our cooler has lived here for a while. We have nowhere to put like all of these different drinks and beers and stuff, so they just kind of take over the corner and it just looks really bad. Like I don't like the way it looks. We're probably gonna just get some organization stuff, shelving units, some baskets, stuff like that to just kind of organize everything. Oh my gosh, this kitchen is a disaster too. Side note, I made a purchase on bodybuilding.com recently, and it literally, I chose standard shipping and it got here in a day. Like less than 24 hours, it was at my door. Super impressed with bodybuilding.com. Our garage came with this shelf. So we have a shelf up there, but that is the only place that we have any kind of storage in our garage. So what has happened is all of the stuff that we use very occasionally, like our Christmas tree, golf clubs, ends up in this little corner area, right? And there's no organization to it whatsoever. Check out the damage that I did at Ikea. Oh my God, never mind, I locked the door to the car. Why do I do this literally every time? Wow, look at all of these boxes of Swedish furniture that I have to put together. Oh boy. These are all of the furniture things I got. Kitty is very interested in them. Mulger cart, it's like a cart. Cart. Let me just say cart one more time. A shelving unit. And then these are really cool. These are the Omar shelves, and you can stack them on top of one another. And this is, sorry, they're metal, and this is what I'm thinking is gonna go in the garage. I got these baskets, which were awesome. They're quite large. I don't know if you can tell. And they were only $2.50, I think, which is fantastic. I got a box thing that has like plants and stuff in it. Oh, Noelle's like, oh my God, that opens? Hey, stop it! Inside I have fake potted plants, a strainer, and a whisk. That's very interesting, Noelle. That box, here, I'll show you what I'm thinking for the pantry, because the pantry is not organized at all, and there's no like method to it, which is driving me insane. It has driven me insane the entire time we've lived here, and I'm like, I'm done with it. We have a whole huge bag full of plastic bags just to keep, to do. Well, actually, we pick up a lot of Noelle dog poo with this, but still. I figured the plastic bags could live in this drawer, and then it's just a lot nicer looking and easier to deal with. Pallet crate, all of that. Once I put the crates together, I got these kitchen towels. I think there's a set of 2, and they're nice looking, and I was going to drape the kitchen towels inside the box and then put like onions in them and sweet potatoes. If there's one thing that drives me insane, that has driven me insane my entire life, and I've never dealt with it ever, I don't like, how do I explain? If something can be open, I want it to be open, if that makes sense. So like, I like to see everything in my pantry at once. I want to be able to see it all. The thing with bags of like potatoes and sweet potatoes and onions and stuff like that is that they all come in mesh sort of bags like this, and I I don't like the look of it. Like, I'd much rather them just sit in the open in a box. So that's what I'm gonna do. So then I can just grab them out whenever I'm ready. Along those same lines of openness and all that jazz, I got a ton of these, which are spices, like spice jars. Let me show you the disaster that is our spice cabinet. This is our spice cabinet. It's right next to the oven, but it's just a mess. Like, I have to dig through it every single time I need a spice because I can't get through it, and it's just a huge mess. So my plan is I am going to take all the spices out of their jars, all of these jars. I'm gonna just take them out, depot the spices, put them in these spice jars, the spice jars that I just got, and then I haven't figured out exactly what I'm going to do yet, but I'm gonna somehow attach a magnet to the jars, and then I'm just gonna stick them on the side of my fridge. Like right over here, I'm just gonna be like, bang, this is where the spices are gonna live. You're gonna be able to see what spices are where. They're gonna be all visible all at once, and then I can just grab them off the fridge. Super easy to deal with when I need them. So got lots of spice jars to deal with that. More kitchen towels. I got some more curtains because my plan is to actually replace these curtains. As you can see, the inner bit with the lacy ones with the dots, because when we got the kitty, she decided to try to climb them. Do you see this huge hole? They've just seen better days, and to be honest, I didn't really expect them to look this girly anyway. Like they're really girly looking, and I don't really like super girly things, so I just got a couple pairs of curtains. I got a gray curtain, and then I also got some white curtains. These bowls are amazing. So last time I went to Ikea, which was in Utah, I fell in love with these bowls. If you need to like mix anything, or if you want to just have bowls out ready to go for cooking or anything, it's just like, it's so handy to have like little bowls lying around. And then the last bag I got in here, I got some more food containers, like for storage containers for like lunch and stuff, because I'm going to be cooking a lot more for Blake when he's here, just because it's healthier and it's cheaper that way. So we're just going to do that. I think I got like 5 flower pots, because these were 49 cents, and I'm like, okay, I'll find something to do with those. These little jars, which are going to be super handy to have in the pantry, because like I said before, I like the open things. I like being able to see what I have and not go through all of these different packages of all these different things. So I'm going to put like beans and flour and sugar and like baking stuff into jars like this. You can also get like really big ones too. These ones is like the size of my head. So I'm gonna put like flour and sugar and stuff like in these ones. I think I got 4 little ones and 4 big ones, but I'm not positive. 2 more ginormous mixing bowls, which are amazing. What do you think about that, huh? That's pretty cool, right? No, you can't eat it, it's metal. Nice try. Basting sort of brushes. Oh, we got a cat in a bag. We end up using them a ton. Like, I love cooking with these just for dusting, I don't know, sauces on things and stuff like that, and I love them. So kitty, can you get out of there? You're in the way. 2 bottles that look like this, along the same situation with these jars. I just like being able to see everything and have everything kind of visible when I need it. So I'll put some sort of something in there. Haven't figured it out yet. I think that's pretty much all I got at Ikea. I did a significant amount of damage, and this house is a mess. So, how are we feeling? How are we feeling, huh? Alrighty guys, it is actually the next day. It is Friday the 24th, and I'm actually gonna try to get this vlog up sometime tonight. I haven't tackled the Ikea stuff yet. I washed all of the stuff that needed to be washed, but like the furniture and stuff, I'm just not even gonna deal with until this weekend sometime. So that's gonna be super fun and exciting. And I'm actually just really pumped to put all these things in a place that they need to be. Do you know what I mean? Like, just kind of like put stuff where they need to be, organize everything, and then just have everything look a lot nicer. That is my goal. For today's question of the day, what is your biggest organization or storage tip? Leave it in the comments down below, because I need tips. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye!